This right here is crazy.
AyeQ!
This is what, yo, imagine him in a hospital trying to deal with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AyeQ, and I'm back with another reaction video for you guys today. And look, today we're gonna do a reaction from a woman who wants to find a man, but she's not gonna give it up until you marry her. She's not gonna bust it open until you put a ring on her finger. So this should be quite interesting. Now, to me, usually when a woman feels like that only makes sense if she's a virgin. If she's not, she's a bit backwards. But let's jump right into the video.
Serena?
S-E-R-E.
How you spell it? S-E-R-E-N-A? Okay.
I'll be 45 next month.
Okay. You're good, 45. So you're a 44. So I guess we'll say 45. So are you a Virgo?
I don't know. I don't follow that. It's like, yeah.
Okay, no worries.
I'm in Houston.
Serena, where you calling me from, boo? Serena, where Venus?
Listen, give me that check, okay? You can call me Serena. Just give me the check.
I know you probably heard that your whole life. Where's, girl, you ain't gonna pay
I can
some
learn
money,
if it's going to give me that money.
Serena, 45.
I do.
Do you have any
I have
kids?
2 girls.
How many? 2 girls. How old are your 2
16 and 12. No.
Both by the same man? No. Have you ever
I
been
was married, yeah.
When did you get
that
divorced?
was 2021.
Okay.
2021. 2021 is a year where a lot of marriages got ended. Because that was the year when it's like we gotta really see if we are compatible because y'all were actually stuck together. So usually whenever I hear a woman say 2021, that's when my marriage ended, because a lot of marriages ended in 2021. It just shows that so whole time you was with a man that you never really liked. Because in 2021, that's when you knew if you liked your partner or not, because y'all was stuck together. And here's the reality, bro. If a woman got 2 kids by 2 different men, first of all, you're on the road to being, I gotta keep it real. 3 kids, 3 baby fathers will make you a certified hoe. It is what it is. But the crazy part about this, she got 2 kids by 2 different men, and she's preaching no sex before marriage. Stop it. Knock it off. Knock it off. This is crazy.
2021. Was
No.
it one of your children's dads? Somebody else. Okay. Serena, 45, Houston, mom to 2 girls. By 2 men, she was married.
Oh, well, I am a nurse, but I'm in school now to be a nurse practitioner in behavioral health, so mental health nurse practitioner.
I mean, like, I hate to say it, bro, but the signs are always there, fam. First of all, she got the hoops going. She got 2 kids by 2 different men. And she's a nurse.
All right. So they tell me we gotta relax. So let's just wait 5 seconds. Okay, just wait 5 seconds before you, 7 seconds before you respond to my question. So we got Serena, 45, Houston, mom to 2 girls, 16 and 12. She's a nurse, also in school for mental health. Was once married. Her 2 girls by 2 men. What kind of men are you looking for?
Someone who is genuinely kind, genuine. Oh, you know what? You said wait 7 seconds. I'm sorry. So genuinely kind, humble, somebody who is not flashy. Like some men are just too into themselves, and I can't. That's not masculine to me. So someone who can let me be the feminine person, and they be a leader. Somebody who has ambition. Um, you know what? Primarily a God fearing man. I think, I can go down a list of things, but if he's not God fearing, a lot of things not even gonna matter. So somebody who really is like pursuing God, pursuing not spirituality, but Jesus. So because that's my life. And I feel like, with that, a lot of the qualifications would be met. So they would be kind, gentle, humble, somebody who is serious. I think in our age bracket, nobody should be just out here trying to just be having fun. So somebody who's serious minded, who is ready for marriage with one person, and not still looking while they're dating me. Somebody who, if you can see within a few months or even a few weeks, I think there should be things that you can see and say, this might be somebody I want to continue with and get serious. So somebody like that, somebody who wants to take care of a wife and not, just be taken care of, and somebody who is health conscious. So they don't have to be in the gym all the time or like buff, but just somebody who, because I'm in the healthcare field, I've been like a nurse for like going on 19 years. So I see a lot of things. And so I wouldn't want to be like taking care of somebody who's just kind of like whatever about their health, but somebody who just maybe want to try to be healthier, maybe let me implement some things, into their life, kind of help them be better health wise. And yeah, so that's just a short list.
not to end off with, that's just a short list.
But I mean, those are the more important things. So let me just, yeah.
Okay. Now, you mentioned some things. Let's go to deal breakers. Wait 7 seconds.
Deal breakers would be someone who really doesn't have a heart for the things of God. So that would just equate to, I think, somebody very superficial, just all about looks, all about money, because money comes and goes. And so if their happiness depends on that, then their, moods are going to be like that. So somebody who's not superficial, somebody who is superficial, somebody who smokes or drinks, that is just, it's very nasty to me. Somebody who is, just can be like, just tell lies, just very easily, just tell lies. And because, that messes up a foundation. You can't, I can deal with bad news and I can deal with, reality, but I can't deal with a non-reality, so that's a big one. So military people, no military.
No what?
Or they are they're trained a certain way, to be a certain way that I just find, you know what, let me not say that. I'm not going to say that, because there are even some Christian military people, but I think the ones that are like very brash, and, who have like a real aggressive attitude, I wouldn't want that.
The men like you though. Somebody said, I really like her, Kendra. Let me get that name so you can know. Carby Juma said, I do really like her, Kendra. Okay. All right. Do you have any more deal breakers before I go to the next question?
Yes. Complete turnoffs would be people who are, again, in my age group, because I get a lot of young people that flirt with me because they don't know my age, and in their 20s and things like that. But something that does not work well with me is people who dress like they're in high school all the time, like the ripped jeans. I'm not saying they have to walk around in a suit and tie all the time, and jeans are fine, but like the trendy, like ripped jeans, stuff like that. I'm not really into that. Yeah, more clean cut.
Okay.
Look, this right here, well, there's no such thing as a reformed bird. Once a woman is a bird, she's a bird forever. But here's the reality, fellas, and this is what I be trying and this is what I be trying to tell you all dudes about women. This is what y'all got to look out for. There are a bunch of women who be birds in the past. They do a bunch of whole shit. And then as they get older, what they do is find God. So they're gonna be big on he gotta be a Christian man. They're gonna be big on that, but here's the reason why. Because one, they want a man to look at them like they are a virtuous woman. So they will be able, because one, they want men to look at them like they are virtuous women, and they will be able to fool a fool. That's the whole objective whenever you meet a chick and she's pushing, oh, I want a Christian man, but she's out here dating, right? But once she's out here with that mindset, and like a lot of times when these women join a church, is when they are looking for a sucker. And I'm just keeping it real. That's the whole thing. They go to church to try to find a husband after they are done playing with the streets. And that's exactly how this woman sounds. Fellas, she got 2 baby fathers, bro, with only 2 kids. What does that tell you about her? Come on, man. The signs are always there.
Yeah.
What about looks? Should he look a certain way?
Okay, so looks, I'm kind of flexible on. I used to be, into light skinned people. That was just my thing growing up. But I find that I'm starting to be more attracted to darker skin. Um, um, Taller than me. I'm 5'4". I'm a little girl, and somebody taller than me, at least 5'6". Like take care of themselves. Nice teeth, a nice smile, just very personable. I mean, well, that's character, but looks wise, yeah, that's kind of and clean cut.
And clean cut. Okay. And should he make a certain amount of money?
Well, I can't say more than me. I think if they make maybe about as much as me, maybe not too much lower than me, because again, I feel like in a relationship you kind of work together. But he has to have a mind to want to provide for me. So it really isn't so much about the dollar amount, but being able to at least afford me, some basic things. And if I need, help, of course, because I'm looking for marriage. So if it's a situation, where I have to carry the bulk of everything, then that's probably not going to work. Yeah.
Man, this is crazy. She's who she is, bro. And it's clear as day, bro. She just walked out of a marriage in 2021. We are in 2024. And now she's looking for a provider. Now she's all of a sudden looking for a husband. You just had one. What happened? And she's 45 years old, bro. 45. And that's why I tell you all dudes, fam, a bird will always make her way back to the streets. And based on my experience, I'm just keeping it real. Women who are dark skinned and is into men who are light skinned, usually, and I'm not saying all, usually those women have a very low self esteem. And those women usually don't love themselves that much. Because, and I'm just keeping it real again, because a lot of times those women get with light skinned dudes because they don't want to have dark skinned kids. So as a man, you gotta keep that in mind, bro. Trust me.
So, is there a minimum amount of money he should make?
I guess I didn't think too hard about that. Maybe.
So, would you date a guy that makes less money than you? Would you date a man that makes less money than you?
I have. Yeah. So I would. But
Okay.
like I said, it's all about those other things.
Okay.
Like if you're ambitious and all that, like we'll start moving up the ladder. So it's really not like, yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. I can't get my feet in, but
okay, looks like you look good. Okay. All right, girl. So when was your when was your last
3 years ago? My last serious
3 weeks ago?
3 years ago.
3 weeks
3 years,
ago?
yeah.
3 years ago. 3 years. Okay. 3 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
So my last serious relationship was 3 years ago. So I'll just leave it at that.
You leave it at that. So 3 years ago. Are you not? You mentioned God a couple of times. Are you waiting to marriage, or are you on a celibacy journey?
I am, and
like the Wi-Fi is messing up though on your end.
Okay, can you hear me though? I'm not hearing. I'm not knowing if. Okay.
I can hear you. Yes, but it went out for a second. We are having audio. We're having Wi-Fi.
That's okay. It's probably my fault. We had a storm and it's been kind of funky since then, but we can continue.
So I think I asked you, we're talking about this. Are you on a celibacy journey? Are you not having, I don't know. I could be wrong. I was kind of sensing that, but I could.
Yeah, so my answer was yes. And somebody
Okay.
asked.
So was there a goal?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Is it a goal to marriage or relationship? Like, what's the goal?
In being celibate?
Yes.
Okay, so, before you come to God, you have your own mindset. You have your own way of thinking. And for anyone who truly comes to God, you abandon your own way and you accept God's way, what's in the scripture. So, that life I lived before, it was not helping me. It wasn't catering to the things my soul needs. And
listen, man, the life that she's talking about is when I was in these streets. When I was in these streets, I weren't getting the things that I wanted from a man. So now it hit me. If I become a Christian, I could be perceived as a virtuous woman. And I could find me one of those Christian dudes in the church. Those men will be great providers because they have good qualities. They are in the church. But the whole time, she's who she is. Fellas, a woman past never leaves them. Women get penetrated, bro. That shit will stick with them forever. Like that energy that whoever dude that she dealt with, like whatever type of energy he give her, that's now a part of her. So what's going to happen is she's going to go to the church and look for a sucker, like, yo. And then she's going to hit him with that. Yeah, so I'm celibate until marriage. And if a man is a sucker, he's going to sign up for that deal. But if he pays close attention to her, the signs are right there in his face. And this is why I call some men suckers when they ignore the signs. Because as a man, you don't pay attention to a woman's words. You pay attention to her actions. Don't preach to me about being celibate and all that when you got 2 baby fathers. Stop it. But when a woman is looking for a sucker, this is exactly how she sounds. But if a sucker was wise, all you gotta do is look at her actions. In 2021, you left the marriage to be back in the streets. And in 2024, you're now looking for a provider. This shit is crazy, man. Look, fellas, be wise out here. And if you want to be baby daddy number 3, go ahead, man. Do your thing. All right?